Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Mikey D. Welcome back to another episode of The Real Mikey D History. That's his story. Now, on today's episode, we're gonna step outside of the state. Just so y'all know that, my journey didn't only take place on the block or in the borough or just in the state. I definitely was moving around. I was outside early. You know what I mean? We outside, plug. But anyway, this particular time, I was hanging out with my man, Jazzy Jeff, the original Jazzy Jeff from the Funky 4+1. And we took a road trip. We went down to Detroit, out to Detroit. Well, I ain't gonna say down to Detroit because down is like down south. I think Detroit might be Midwest or something. So we took a trip anyway. It was a road trip. And we went to see Jeff's man, Piccolo. And, I think I might have been doing shows or something down there, and we was just vibing, But Piccolo was managing a young artist at this time, and that young artist, we had him rocking with us for the week, and I definitely vibed out with homie, and he even reminded me that I turned him on to a drink called the Red October. Now, the Red October was created by my boys, the Twin Towers, Greg and Jamal. Salute to y'all, bro. It's a 40 ounce of St. Ives mixed with a 20 ounce Hawaiian Punch. And when you mix the two, it turns red. Long story short, that's what we was drinking on my trip down there, me and this brother. And we had a blast, you know what I mean? So, I'm not even gonna tell y'all who this person is. I'm gonna let this be a surprise. So, with no further ado, let's get into this. Yeah. Like I said before, let's give a nice warm welcome to my man, Detroit's own, D12's own, Bizarre. We had to throw the sound effects up in there, though. Yo, what's going on, Bizarre? What's poppin', man?
I'm Gucci, man. What up, though, man? What's going on with you, Mikey?
Man, it's been a long time, man. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. Now, being, with D12, with Proof, MU, that whole clique, me and my boys, like me, MC Lotto, Lee Box, and all of us, we loved everything y'all was doing because y'all reminded us of what we was doing out here.
Okay.
And I had gotten a call from somebody when you was on the live with my man Aguilar. And they was like, yo, they mentioned you. Mikey D! Mikey D! The Queen's greatest MC, the greatest MC of Queen. Everybody give Mikey D love, no matter what you do in hip hop. You could be the best. You could be the best nigga thing you coming out of Queens. When you mention Mikey D name, his name is relevant through the hoods. He's an MC champion. Before there was MC champion. You gotta remember that about Mikey D. Yo, I lost my mind because I was like, yo, we love these dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you said that we met in Detroit, yo, I lost it, man, because I knew I drank a lot of 40s and stuff. It fried a lot of the memories, but yo, Piccolo, you said his name. Yo, that's what it is. Yo, but what I want to know is so what inspired you to start spitting this hip hop stuff, man? Who inspired you, or what inspired you to get down with it?
Oh man, I started like in the 5th grade, man.
Okay.
I was in my music teacher. I was in the Glee club, and he wanted somebody to make a Dr. Martin Luther King rap for Dr. Martin Luther King's Day.
Right.
So I ended up writing. He ended up writing a rap, and I ended up volunteering to spit it. And shit, after that, I was hooked, man. I was a hip hop junkie.
Yo, that's crazy. And it's crazy you said you started in the 5th grade in the Glee club, because I think I might have started in the 5th grade too in school, but it was in the lunchroom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Banging on the desk, and I'm rhyming and all of that, man. So coming up in Detroit, like what was the vibe like once you started getting out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the vibe like? Because everybody watches 8 Mile and all of that, and they want to know, yo, was it really like that? Was they battling like that and doing all of that type of stuff? I believe y'all was.
Yep. You know, Detroit is a real gangster town.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, we got a little small hip hop community, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we was bugged out, man. Yeah, St. Andrews is you know, a spot that was real popping back then. We had the hip hop shop, open mics, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we was you know, heavily influenced by New York hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was really like 8 Mile, man. You did have to belong to a clique or a crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, the crew was like almost like your gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was really, I don't know how it was in New York, but
yeah, it was similar. Because when I first started rocking, the second crew that I was with was called the LA Rap Masters. You know how LA stands for Laurelton. So the LA Rap Masters, it used to be like 12, 13 of us. And we used to all get together in Johnny Quest's mom's sun porch and make cassette tapes. And my man, Dave Molicio, that introduced me to LL Cool J back then, he used to steal all the tapes. But we definitely used to click up and stuff like that, man. So, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, I'm still bugging out off of what you said earlier about the Red Octobers, man. Cause,
oh, man.
Yo, some of my people gonna see this and they're gonna be like, yo, he gave up the ingredients.
Yeah. You was like basically the first famous rapper I ever met, man. You the first famous rapper I ever met, man. And you know, especially somebody that I like got time to kick it with, or you know, really got some knowledge from. You know what I'm saying? I was young, and the things that the conversations I never forget them, man. I remember you was in Detroit.
Right.
I don't know why you was in Detroit, but I think you was doing the show. You were the original Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff from the Funky Four.
No, plus one, right?
Yeah, the Funky Four plus one.
Plus one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I had just started working with Brian Pickle. I think he was managing me or something. And,
right.
You and Jeff came over to his crib, and me and you, I think I know we did like 3 or 4 ciphers.
Right,
you know right. Because you like the cipher. So we was rapping and shit, and you said, yo, I'm gonna teach you how to make this drink. It's called Red October. It's I put my boys up on it, man. I start having everybody in Detroit drinking it, man.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we used to mix the Hawaiian punch with the St. Ives.
St. Ives, yeah, which is insane, man. Where'd y'all come up with that at, man?
Yo, it was me hanging out with I had these 2 dudes that I used to call my bodyguards, but they were more like my little brothers. But these dudes are so damn big, and I called them the Twin Towers, Greg and Jamal. So they used to experiment with everything. I mean, we used to mix sports shakes with Old English, man. The first thing we mixed, it was called the Kunta. You remember that?
No.
The Kunta was the Guinness mixed with Old English.
Damn.
And it turned black, and we used to call it a Kunta. Yeah. Wow. So that the Red October that came from Greg and Jamal. That's crazy. I remember the first time I came down to Detroit, we were performing. That's when I had the record out with them girls, the Symbolic 3.
6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh or no show.
And we came down there and the snow was up to our doggone waist, man. And I met a brother out there by the name of Laney. His stage name was Son of Run.
Oh, wow. Son of Run.
Son of Run. And then I got my other man down there. He said he knows you too. His name is Ron Dada.
I know Dada. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, man. I hear you working on some new stuff, man.
Yeah, I got some new stuff. Like, I got a story for you too, man.
Okay.
I got a New York paying dues story. From your man, the original Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. So I remember you kind of gave me your whole rundown. Like, you put me up on history like I did history. So I knew about you and LL's beef back in the day. With he from Farmers Boulevard and you from Merrick.
Yes, sir.
Merrick.
Yes, sir.
You from Merrick Boulevard. A lot of people say you was like the king, like Queens. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was my thing.
Yeah, I know you was a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, they was telling me about all about that and what else? Oh yeah, you was a member of the Source. And
Source.
And I remember that song you had. What you need is the Source. The underground kind of there's a group called the Main Source.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah. So I learned all that about you when you came to Detroit. So it was a history lesson. But
that's crazy.
But my paying dues story is this.
Yeah.
So the original, I know you don't know his story. So Jeff told me if I ever come to New York to call him, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like 2 years later, Proof, R.I.P. Proof.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Proof and DJ Head was going to New York, and they asked me to go. So I'm like, yeah. So I went to New York. So I called up Jeff, and I was like, Jeff, what's up? I'm in New York, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, man. Get up with me. Where is he? He said, yeah, man, come see me. I was like, all right, cool. I said, how do I get there? He said, take the train. He told me to take because he lived in Astoria, Queens.
Right.
So he told me to take the N train or the F train to
the F train.
The F train to the last stop. Or
F train would have took you to like 179th Street in Jamaica.
No, it would take this is gonna take me straight to Astoria. The last stop on the train. Is it the N train?
And I don't remember the N route too tough. I remember the 7, the E, and the F. Yeah, he was in Astoria, but when he used to come pick me up, he used to drive and pick me up, man.
Okay, so I think I caught it was I don't know what train it was, N train, F train, but it's the last stop to Astoria, Queens. So
right.
I get off the train, whatever. I go to his crib. His wife is like Spanish or something. Yeah. So he's like, "What's up, man? We chilling, blah 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 blah." Then all of a sudden, he was like, he told me I can spend the night there, whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah. So I'm chilling, whatever. So all of a sudden, him and his wife, they start arguing. And he comes to me. He's like, "Yo, Biz, let me talk to you for a minute." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Yo, man, you and my wife arguing, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to spend the night." So I'm like, "All right, cool." Because Proof was staying in Manhattan.
Right.
I was like, "Proof, cool. I'm gonna just take the train back to Manhattan." He's like, "All right, cool, man." So you know how y'all New Yorkers is, y'all don't take us. Y'all just tell, "Yo, make a left here, to the right." He didn't take me to the train. He just told me how to get there. So I get to the train. Yeah. So I get to the train and it's raining hard as hell outside.
Oh, damn.
So they say the train stopped running for the night. No more trains until the next morning, 6 a.m. So I'm like, damn. I gotta go back to Jeff. I gotta go back to his house because what am I gonna do?
Right.
So it's raining like cats and dogs outside. So I come knocking on his door, man. I'm soaking wet in rain. He comes over and he's like, "What the?" I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, yo, man, the train stopped running, man. He was like, yo, I'm gonna sneak you in. My wife's sleep. I'm gonna sneak you in for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You sleep on the couch, but at 6 a.m. you gotta be gone as soon as the train start running. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I mean, I'm a big dude, so he comes upstairs. He like, yo, man, take some of my clothes. You know, he way smaller than me. So he gave me like this fucking shirt, like this little small ass shirt that was like didn't even come past my stomach. It was like a fucking high waist shirt and some tight ass jogging pants, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So 6 a.m. come, my clothes is still not fucking dry.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, he's like, yeah, you gotta go, man. So I leave with his clothes on. So bam, I get to the train running now, bam. I get on the train, I get to the room, I knock on the door. Proof opens the hotel door. He's real sleepy looking. He looks up, he says, what the fuck happened to you? Here I am, soaking rain with this tight ass tank top shirt on, some two small jogging pants that the chef gave me, man. And that was my paying dues in New York. That's welcome to New York.
Yo, give him a round of applause for that, y'all. Yo, that's you should have called me.
I know, man, right?
You should have just called me, man. Because then I would have told you to walk to the corner, make a left, then go 2 blocks down, jump on the train.
Oh, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
That wasn't my last encounter in New York. But I'll tell you one thing in New York. Listen, New York is going to make you a man. You know what I'm saying? I understand why the people from New York act the way they act, because it's hard. I mean, life is hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we was out there like eating dollar slices, so surviving, man. Like sleeping on the floors, man. Like sometimes we notice one thing about New York. Like sometimes we come to town and somebody say you can stay with them, and then you get there and they stop answering their phone.
That's it. They disappear.
Yeah. So
you come to town and they leave town.
Yeah. Sometimes
you know what I'm saying?
I just stepped in my car in Brooklyn before. You know what I'm saying? Like for somebody saying they was gonna be there, they wasn't there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know cats that didn't have nowhere to go. That happened to, and they would just jump on the train and just ride the train back and forth, go to sleep. Wow. But it's dangerous, you know what I mean? But the train was the only thing to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Or back then when 40 Deuce was open, you could go in one of the movie theaters. You pay your little $2.50 to watch a double feature, but you could stay in there the whole time over and over and over again. That's what they used to do, either the flicks or the train.
Wow.
Crazy. Wow. And see, we didn't have the cell phones and all of that then, because you could have hit me up, man. I got you with a red October.
Wow. No trades. I mean, no cell phones.
Yo, no doubt. So that's crazy. We came a long way, man. But, you know, like you said, man, New York will make you definitely a man. But Detroit ain't. Detroit this isn't cream either, goddammit. I've been out there.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough. Yeah, it gets rough, man. It gets rough out there, man. So, like I said, so we hear you got some new music in the pipe, man.
Oh yeah, man. I got a new album dropping, man. October 30th. It's called Dumpster Juice.
Dope.
I took it back to like my first album, like real grimy beats. You know what I'm saying? I found this new, some new producers I've been working with. This white kid named Foul Mouth. And, so the beats is like real grimy and back to that old raspy, battle rap bizarre. I'm in battle mode on this album. So
all right.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I got a release party Sunday. It'll be my first performance in 2 years since COVID.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
so-
congratulations, man.
Yeah, I hit the stage for 2 years.
Yeah, so I see you working out and you ready for it, man.
I'll be
man. I'll be watching.
Yeah, I've been working out,
saying?
man. Trying to get healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to be alive for these babies, man. These kids, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. They definitely need you around, man.
Wow.
Yo, and if you work on any remixes, man, holla at your boy, man. I got you. I still got that smoke, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I be hearing some of your shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
What you working on?
I'm getting ready to work on a new album called Reignited because I got this new energy, man. It's like it's a whole lot of weight off of my shoulders now, and the energy that I got now is the energy that I put out there. It's all positive. It's just vibes, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's Mikey D, but it's a mature Mikey D because I can't give them 18-year-old Mikey D no more because my mind has expanded so much. I've seen so much more. I got so much more to talk about. My cadences is crazier. My vocabulary is picked up. I no longer need a dictionary or thesaurus. I can do it from you know. But yeah, Reignited, man. So yeah, we definitely got to work, man. I got some things, man. I got some things.
Right, for sure, man.
That's a fact, man.
For sure. Did you So did you start off a battle rapper?
When I started, I was real competitive because like hip hop was like my outlet. Hip hop basically raised me, man. Once it discovered me, you know what I'm saying? So, and like the first people that I heard rap was Grandmaster Caz and Kumo D. So my first experience with hip hop was Kumo D battling Busy B. It was a battle. And then hearing Grandmaster Caz, he went at this heckler in the crowd. So that was my first inspiration to pick up a pen. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, I just started competing with my friends. Then I would go from block to block in the neighborhood and join any cypher and battle. Then I started coming outside, man. I went into the park jams, and once I got that taste of blood, it was over with. I was battling in front of the high schools. I was battling on everybody's block. I would take the train, and me and Johnny Quest would get off at a random stop and just, if we saw brothers in front of the store, who rap around here? We battling right then and there. Then even when I got with Sleeping Bag Records in 1988, that was off of my reputation as being a battle rapper. So Sleeping Bag tested me by entering me into the New Music Seminar in 1988, and I came home with that belt. You know what I'm saying? I beat a bunch of rappers out in that. I battled Melly Mel, you know. It was a controversy, but, you know, it was David versus Goliath. You know what I mean? And I just had to do what I had to do. So, yeah, that's always been in me, that battle. Ask L. L, no, not that we battled each other, but when we used to hang out together, and if anybody wanted to battle, he didn't have to do nothing. He would just sick me on him, man, because that was my thing right there. I was competitive, man. So that's
y'all was in the same crew?
Me and L, we met. How can I say it? We hung real tight, but we never was in a crew together. It was just like him and me. I was in a group called Sensational Five, and we all had those nicknames like Romantic Lover Snow, Lover Boy TC, Ever Loving Kid Ice. I was Playboy Mikey D. When I met Cool J, he was J Ski, and then he had changed his name to Cool J, and I was like, yo, you need one of the nicknames like the rest of us, and that's when I suggested Ladies Love, and that's where the LL came from. But originally, he had a homeboy named Cal, and I had my man that I mentioned earlier, Dave Molicio. And these dudes used to always argue about who was better between me and Todd. We didn't know each other yet, so they brought us together at this roller skating rink out in Long Island to battle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we compared notes first instead of battling, you know what I mean? We just rhymed, yo, I do this, oh, I do that. And we both bugged out off of the similarities. You know what I mean? Because we had the same cadence, the same growl. You know, so it was like, yo, we'd be ill if we got together. It's two of us. So, you know, that's how that went down. And like with all of the beef and all of that, I take responsibility for that. You know, peer pressure and you know, us going this way, because LL, he was focused on making the records, and where he's at now is where he wanted to be then. But me, I just wanted the street cred. I didn't want to, you know, be disciplined to do all of that. And when he made it, the people around us are the ones that put that battery in my back. Like, yo, he took your style and ran. But if you realize, I said when we first met, we bugged out off of how much we sounded. So yeah, right. You know, right. So we cool. Right. We in a real good space now, man. We in a real good space now. Word.
That's
but
dope.
yeah,
That's dope, man.
Battle rap like a mother effer. That's another reason why cats, if you come to New York and you talk to cats from the 80s, when your man Eminem first came out, everybody said he reminded them of me. Cannabis was another one, because what they did is exactly what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you know, we cut from that same cloth.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. So it's crazy, man. So Bizarre, man. Give them your information so they can reach out to you and where they can find your music and follow you, man. We gotta get this thing moving, man. It's a movement.
Yeah, man. So be looking out for me, man. You know, I'm gonna try to drop 5 albums next year. I'm working on a podcast, Bizarre's World. I got a cooking show I'm working on. I'm taking acting classes, man. I'm trying to be an actor. Shit, man. And if you want to follow me, man, follow me on all social medias. Bizarre's World. That's with an S. Bizrre. Bizarre's World. Instagram. All that good shit, man. And I'm just sitting here vibing, man. Salute to Mikey D, man. One of the realest original hip-hop Queens murderers.
Man, salute to you, my brother. Thanks for coming to the platform. And another thing, with the acting, I don't think you need classes, man. All you got to do is be yourself, because you got a personality that's out of this world. I mean, yo, with D12, I just love everything about y'all, man, because everybody played position, but everybody played position well, and y'all were all. Well, I'm not gonna say were. I'm gonna say y'all all are dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I salute y'all. I salute y'all, man. Yo, once again, Bizarre, thanks for coming on the platform, B. And we're gonna talk, man, because you're gonna do 5 albums this year. I'm gonna be on 4 of them.
Yeah, I got you. For sure, man.
Yo, word up. We gonna get up. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Bizarre. And we out of here.
Yeah. Now that was another dope one. Another one for the history books, baby. You heard? So, you always know how we end this show off. If y'all want us to support your brand or whatever you're doing, email us at passthettorch20@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Because we support those who support us. You heard? Much love to Hip Hop Fundamental. I'm gonna keep giving them that universal plug, because Pass the Torch and Hip Hop Fundamental, we gonna be doing some things together, and we can only expand. It's only up from here, you heard? So until next time, we out of here.